Hello everybody, I'm Kruse from Unconventional Videos, and today I have a Cinema 4D tutorial. This is a relatively simple tutorial, so let's jump right in. Alright, so today we're going to be learning how to basically make a really sweet logo in Cinema 4D. So go ahead and import your logo. It should be a .ai file. If it's not, then you cannot import it. So once you have your .ai logo in the Cinema 4D workstation, click Extrude NURBS, Control C and Control V to copy those. Take both of those and drag them under the dare. Now take path 1, drag it under, and path 3 and drag it under. Okay, so now as you can see, both of these are in 3D. So now this is all personal preference. I personally like around 50. You might like it around 80, but I would personally say around 50 is good for this tutorial. Now you're going to click Plugins, Nitroblast, and Nitroblast Main. So as you can see, I have my 2 extrude NURBS selected. We're going to break them into 120 pieces. You might have to click Run and just uncheck that. And then it'll stop asking to run this file. It is a little weird like that. It does happen to everybody, and I don't know how to fix it. Alright, so now we have our Nitroblast. So what we're going to want to do is take this, Control C and Control V. This will be our blast one. So the first thing we're going to do is take the blue and delete it. Now as you can render that out, it is blue. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a group. And in that group, you are going to drag, or actually no, I'm sorry. Delete that group, we do not need that. Click MoGraph, Effector, and then it should be Fracture right there. So then we're going to go into our main pieces, Dynamic, and select all of those. And then we'll drag them into the fracture. And then we'll take that fracture, and we will add another fracture. And now this one will be the second Nitroblast. So we'll take the main pieces, Dynamic, from P0 to 119, and then we'll drag that under the other fracture. Now that that's done, select both of those fractures and move them back just a little bit. Now click MoGraph, Effector, and Random. Now this will shatter them, and as you can see, it looks pretty darn good right now. The pieces look shattered, I guess you could say. And so if you render that out, it looks pretty good. Now the one bad part about this is the colors. They aren't very good when using Nitroblast. So go ahead and delete those colors in both of the fractures. There we go, delete them. And then we're going to add a nice, let's go with matte 1. Now this is kind of like a concrete sort of texture. It's really good, and I love using it. So we can go ahead and delete that too. So now we'll take that and we'll drag it under fracture, and then we will put it right there. And we'll drag it and drag it all the way down. I believe that there's a faster way to do this. I'm just not sure of it. So just do that until you got your text. Now since this is a basic tutorial, I'm going to pause real quick and I will... Alright guys, I am back and excuse me. So as you can see here, these are put with that concrete texture. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a couple pieces out of the logo itself and delete them, so that it gets that nice look like that. Then I'll just take these and move them back a little. We don't want them to overpower the logo. So by doing this, it doesn't overpower the logo, and you can still see the dare, but it does get in the way if you don't have the same colors. So I use concrete almost all the time, and I put these onto the Nitroblast and the Dare. So we'll go ahead and drag that in there, put that there, and then we'll copy it up. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm holding Control and dragging out, and that makes a copy of the textures. So there we go, it looks good, but the only bad part is the texture only shows on the sides. Now many of you do have questions about this, as did I. You're going to select all those, and under projection, click cubic. And now that will make the entire Dare logo with that texture. And I believe that there's an easier way of doing this, just like that. And I was completely wrong. I'm sorry. But that looks pretty good, as you can probably tell. I'm just going to drag some of those up. And there is your Dare logo. If you want, you can take a couple pieces out. I just do for the effect. Excuse me, guys, sorry. And that was the basic Nitroblast tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for many more commentaries and tutorials coming out in the later times. Thank you.